There are 12 tenses in English grammar, and today I will break them all down for you one by one in the simplest and clearest way. So grab a notebook, stay with me till the end, and let's master English tenses together. Number 1, simple present tense. Structure, subject plus verb 1 or verb 5 plus object. अब हामीले verb 1 कति बेला युज गर्ने र verb 5 कति बेला युज गर्ने. We use verb 1 with plural subjects. Also, we use verb 1 with I and you. I र you singular subjects भए तापनि हामीले I र you सँग चाहिँ verb 1 नै युज गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. Likewise, we use verb 5 for singular subjects. Let's look at the examples. He writes a letter. Here, he is the subject. He is a singular subject. So, for singular subjects, we use verb 5. So, writes and plus object means a letter is the object over here. Likewise, they write a letter. Here, they denotes plural subject. So, for plural subjects, we use verb 1. That is why write, verb 1 plus object. Similarly, I write a letter. Here, I is the subject, write is the verb, and a letter is the object. So, for I we use verb 1. So, I write a letter. You write a letter. Subject, verb, object. So, for you, we use verb 1. So, we have used write. You write a letter. Number 2, present continuous tense. Its structure is subject plus is or am or are plus verb 4 plus object. Is, we use is with singular subjects. We use am with I. We use are with plural subjects and you. Examples, he is writing a letter. I am reading a book. They are writing a letter. You are reading a book. Number 3, present perfect tense. Structure, subject plus has or have plus verb 3 plus object. So, where do we use has and where do we use have? We use has with singular subject. We use have with plural subject. I, you. Examples, he has written a letter. I have written a letter. They have written a letter. You have written a letter. Here, he is the subject. He is a singular subject. That is why we have to use has. Then written is verb 3 and a letter is the object. Subject plus has plus verb 3 plus object. Present perfect continuous tense. Structure, subject plus has or have plus been plus verb 4 plus object. Examples, he has been writing a letter. I have been cooking food. They have been reading a book. She has been writing a letter. Here he is the subject. So he is a singular subject. That is why we have to use has. Then been plus writing is verb 4 and a letter is the object. Simple past tense. Structure, subject plus verb 2 plus object. So धेरैजनालाई verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4, verb 5 मा पनि confusion हुन सक्छ. So here are some examples. Verb 1 go, verb 2 went, verb 3 gone, verb 4 भनेको चाहिँ ing form हो going, verb 5 goes. So यसरी हामीलाई चाहिँ verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4, verb 5 चाहिँ सुरुमा थाहा हुनुपर्ने हुन्छ. All the forms of verbs हामीलाई थाहा हुनुपर्ने हुन्छ. त्यसपछि हामीले simple past tense मा चाहिँ verb 2 युज गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. So these are verb 2. Examples, he wrote a letter. I read a book. Read को verb 2 read हो. Verb 3 पनि read नै हुन्छ. Verb 4 reading, verb 5 reads. They went to Pokhara. She bought a doll. Number 6, past continuous tense. Structure: subject plus was or were plus verb 4 plus object. Was हामीले सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट सँग युज गर्नुपर्छ, were लाई हामीले प्लुरल सब्जेक्ट अनि you सँग युज गर्नुपर्छ र verb 4 भनेको eating, going, writing, reading, playing. These are verb 4. Examples: he was writing a letter. He is a singular subject, so we have to use was with he. I was reading a book. They denotes plural subject, so with plural subject we use were. They were reading a book. You were writing a letter. Number 7, past perfect tense. Structure: subject plus had plus verb 3 plus object. So write is verb 1, wrote is verb 2, written is verb 3, writing is verb 4, writes is verb 5. Likewise, some other examples of verb 3 are eaten, written, played, gone, cooked, read, drunk, etc. Examples: he had written a letter. I had cooked food. They had read a book. She had written a poem. Number 8, past perfect continuous tense. Structure: subject plus had plus been plus verb 4 plus object. So जब पनि यहाँनिर continuous भन्ने वर्ड आउँछ हामीले चाहिँ जहिले पनि verb 4 नै युज गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. Examples: he had been writing a letter. I had been cooking food. They had been reading a book. She had been dancing in the park. So these are the examples of past perfect continuous tense. Number 9, simple future tense. Structure: subject plus will or shall plus verb 1 plus object. So हामीले will कति बेला युज गर्ने र shall कति बेला युज गर्ने भन्ने कुरामा चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ सबै सब्जेक्टहरुसँग चाहिँ सिम्पल फ्युचर टेन्स को सेन्टेन्स बनाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ हामीले सबैसँग will युज गर्न सक्छौं. So he will visit us tomorrow. I will cook food. They will write a letter. She will read a book. He is the subject, so will. We have used will, and visit is verb 1 and us tomorrow is the object. Now we have future continuous tense. Structure: subject plus will be or shall be plus verb 4 plus object. As I have mentioned earlier, whenever there is the word continuous, we have to use verb 4. So तपाईहरुलाई स्ट्रक्चर याद गर्नमा पनि यो कुराले सजिलो हुन्छ. जब पनि continuous भन्ने वर्ड आउँछ हामीले चाहिँ verb 4 सम्झिहाल्नु पर्ने हुन्छ. Examples: he will be writing a letter. I will be cooking food. She will be reading a book. Number 11, future perfect tense. Structure: subject plus will have or shall have plus verb 3 plus object. Examples: he will have written a letter. I will have cooked food. They will have read a book. And last but not the least, future perfect continuous tense. Structure: subject plus will have or shall have plus been plus verb 4 plus object. Examples: he will have been writing a letter. I will have been cooking food. They will have been reading a book. I buy a newspaper. Now we need to change this into simple future tense. So first of all, we have to remember the structure of simple future tense. So what is the structure of simple future tense? Subject plus shall or will plus verb 1 plus object. So at first let's write the subject, which is I. Then we can write will because we can use will with all the subjects. Then verb 1. Buy is itself a verb 1, so let's write buy. Then object, a newspaper. So I will buy a newspaper. Likewise, he goes to school. Simple past. So what is the structure of simple past? Subject plus verb to plus object. So subject, he is the subject. Verb 2, goes is verb 5. Verb 1 is go, verb 2 is went. He went to school. Subject plus verb 2 and to school is the object here. They play football, future perfect. So what is the structure of future perfect? Subject plus shall have, will have plus verb 3 plus object. So what is the subject? They. Will have. What is the verb 3 of play? Played. Played and object football. They will have played football. He wrote 3 letters. Simple present. So what is the structure of simple present? Subject plus verb 1 or verb 5 plus object. So what is the subject here? We. And verb 1 or verb 5? We use verb 1 with plural subject and we use verb 5 with singular subject. So we is plural subject, so we have to use verb 1. So write is the verb 1. We write, then object. 3 letters is the object. 3 letters. I collect stamps. Now we need to change this into present perfect tense. So what is the structure of present perfect tense? Subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. So here what is the subject? I is the subject. Then I, has or have. With I we always use have. I have, then object. I have, then verb 3. What is the verb 3 of collect? Collected. I have collected and object is stamps. I have collected stamps. She will be singing a song. Present continuous. So the structure of present continuous is subject plus is or am or are plus V4 plus object. So subject is she. She is a singular subject. So with singular subject we use is. She is. Then verb 4. Singing is verb 4. Then object a song. They will have bought a house. Present perfect. So the structure of present perfect is subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. So subject is they. So they is a plural subject. So with plural subject we use have, they have, and verb 3. Bought is itself verb 3. So bought and object is a house. They have bought a house. He is wearing his uniform. Past continuous. So we need to change this into past continuous. So the structure of past continuous is subject plus was or were plus V4 plus object. So here subject is he. He is a singular subject. So we need to use was. Then verb 4 where. So he was wearing an object. His uniform is the object. So he is uniform. They were dancing in the hall. Future continuous. So the structure of future continuous is subject plus shall be or will be plus. So in continuous, whenever there is continuous, we always use verb 4 plus object. So subject, at first let's write the subject. They will be Then B4. So verb for dancing. Dancing is V4. So let's write the subject first. They will be. Then verb 4. Dancing is verb 4. So dancing in the hall. In the hall is the object. So they will be dancing in the hall. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel for watching more videos.